But I want to jump on here real quick and just a prologue to the post I did before the storm, which in a lot of ways was making light of the wind in the storm that was. But what we didn't forecast was the devastation from the storm surge. I know a lot of people may be guilty, like I was, of understanding or believing like the crying wolf, where we've been through this so many times and have been very fortunate. Whereas this time, the storm surge of record-setting storm surge just really proved to us why we have to evacuate. So just as the reports come in from our clients, our friends, members of TrYumph Fitness, I'm reaching out to all of TrYumph Nation, and you know who you are. If this is an opportunity where you need assistance, you need help, you need clothes, you need shelter, you need food. A lot of people can't get out to the beach to even see their homes. A lot of people that are in their homes don't have power. So if you need a hot shower, you need laundry, whatever the simple request that might build over the next days or even weeks, hopefully not weeks. Just we're putting out the request to see what those needs are. And then likewise, I'm putting out a request to those of you like ourselves that were blessed and protected and can provide some assistance, whether it is a hot shower or I'm going to do some laundry for some people over this weekend that don't have power, or, if they can get to their clothes, and, people that, whatever we can do, food, my rebuilt meals. I want to donate those to somebody that needs them. But those of you that can provide whatever that looks like, a hot shower, a place to stay, helping out with somebody's laundry, or now is a great time. We all have it on our to-do list to purge and declutter with the excess things that we have. This may be an opportunity to do some good for somebody else. And so if you have extra clothes, extra beds, extra bedding, I know those items are going to be in dire need. In the short term, people will probably take anything just so they have something as they have to go through this rebuilding process and regrouping. People need help, that once you gain access, and you need help with as Governor DeSantis called it, the muck and gut process. We can amass some labor to help with that. So this is just my all points bulletin, just to reach out to TrYumph Nation, particularly to our members, clients, staff, and friends and family of those people to see if there are any needs. And for those of us that can provide some assistance, there's nothing that's too little. We're going to do a clothing drive. We're going to put some bins out at TrYumph for those that just want to provide some clothing. And, however we can distribute that, we're going to figure that out in the days to come. Likewise, food and water, whatever things we can do. But warm showers, air conditioning, that's always available at TrYumph. So if you are just wanting and craving a warm shower, for those of you that don't have power, let us know. We will make it happen. So those of you that don't have a way in to get in touch with us directly, you can respond to the text blast that we send out. And less reliably, the email. But if you do have a staff member's number, you can send them a text directly. And if you are a staff member and you get one of those texts, please escalate that in our Slack channel. So this is just a devastating time, but I would just share this story that the hardest, worst, crappiest valleys of my life that I've been in, and there were several, just devastating times when I found out I couldn't fly, when I had a really relationship that crumbled, when we lost everything financially. I could just say, even though it sucks when you're in the valley, like the best things in my life came as a direct result of being in those valleys. So I hope that provides some encouragement. You can't see it when you're in the valley, but just knowing, having been through it myself, whenever I do get in a valley, I just know, okay, what is God going to deliver that is so much better than I could ever expect. My favorite story is when I lost everything, was staying at a family member's house because I couldn't afford my own. I was on my last tank of gas, and it was just a really hard time. And I took a part-time job in a gym just to make ends meet. I was down to the last little bit of gas in my car. I had like no food in the fridge or the pantry, and people stepped up. My sister stepped up and provided some food. But in that valley and in that job is where I met my wife at that very gym. And then, that led to having two wonderful boys and the house that we have today that I wouldn't trade for the world. So those three, I can live in a different house, a different zip code, but don't take those three from me and I'll be a happy camper. So I know many of us feel that way, blessed because we can replace things, but we can't replace those that we love. So hopefully everybody's safe, and we just want to do our part in any way we can do to help people going forward. My wife's putting some clothing together, and we're going to try to just put a needs list together as best we can and get that organized in the coming days, and then do a clothing drive and, beds, anything that people may have in excess that we can redirect to people that need it. So we're going to kind of marry those two lists, and just wishing everybody some strength and encouragement, love, hope as we go through this transition and this journey. And for those that are been, protected and fortunate, we just want to do whatever we can to help those that, were less fortunate in this particular storm. So that is news. My hair's all a mess, but doesn't matter. The hairdos can be styled, but we got to restyle a lot of houses. I know a lot of people have to rebuild, and just know we will do whatever we can with the resources that we have and the strength of TrYumph Nation, the most generous group of people I've ever seen. So we'll be asking in the days ahead for any assistance that y'all can provide, and we'll get through this. TrYumph strong, and if you need anything, please let us know. God bless everybody, and let's get through it. Take care. I love you guys and girls and gals and ladies and everybody.